There he is. He's back.
Back again.
And he's back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fish in the North. In this video, we're going to be talking about spring lake trout and how you guys can hopefully get your hands on some. So stay tuned, and hopefully I'll inform you guys on how to do so. So where we were anchored in our first spot, there was actually an added plus, and that was we'll say a creek / small river. It was no more than 20 feet wide at the most, and that was just at the mouth, and it tapers off. But anyway, in this creek and river, we had suckers, and we had all types of river minnows. We had shiners, spot-tail shiners. There was lots of different stuff. So we'll say suckers and shiners close by. So we've got this whole list. If you guys can comprise a couple things from this list, you should be able to land fish no problem. So for our situation, we were anchoring on shore off of a steep drop. It had large boulders. It was feeding grounds, and there was also some timber in the spot. It was adjacent to a small creek or river, and in that creek and river, I should say, there were suckers and shiners spawning, so they were constantly going in, and there would be some coming out. So this part here was drawing in lake trout for sure, because the food base, this is a lake trout only lake. There's just lake trout. The only other food source in there is perch, whitefish, and obviously the suckers and minnows. So these lake trout are at the top of the food chain. They dominate absolutely everything in this lake, and that's why some of them get to absolutely monstrous sizes. So this is just a short list of what could be beneficial for you in your lake. Obviously this is a clear water lake, and we're fishing in what we call Canadian shield waters, really. Lots of boulders, lots of fallen trees, and fairly good water visibility. Another note is that the water temperature, the surface temp was, when we showed up, I think it was 58, and when we left it was 52. So we're gonna say 50 to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is just a comfortable temperature for the lake trout. The shallows are going to be warming up quicker, so the bait fish will be in there. And this is just generally a good temperature for the trout. Alright, so I'm just going to give you guys a short demonstration on how the slip bobber works. I don't have it in my hands right now, but I'll draw it for you, and we will get through that together. So hopefully you guys will learn. If you don't know how a slip bobber rig works, basically I'm just gonna hopefully get that information into your guys' head. So basically what you do is you start off with your main line, and you'll buy a package of slip bobbers, and you'll get a little plastic bag with hardware, and it should have beads. So I'll just draw a little circle as a bead, and they should have basically like a small section of straw with a whole bunch of line on it and two ends, one going each way off that. So what you'll do to set this up is you'll take the pretty much I'm just going to call it the straw, and you will slide it up your main line to wherever you want. So what we were doing was we were fishing roughly 12 foot of water. So I would take 12 foot of line, slide this up to it. You would then peel the line off of the straw, slide the straw off, and you're going to pull both ends of the string until it's cinched down real tight, and then you're going to clip them. What you're going to do after that is you're going to take your bead, and you're just going to slide your bead up a foot or two. It doesn't really matter at this point. After you do that, you're going to take your bobber, and it should look something like that. I mean, pretty standard. Mine has a brass top so that they say it slides better or whatever. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but brass top bobber, you're just going to thread it onto the line, and then you're set. You tie on your swivel, or you can tie directly to whatever you prefer. That's basically how a slip bobber rig works, and it is deadly. And it allows you to get a much farther cast than if you were using one with the spring on the bottom, because you can actually have your bobber sitting directly underneath your bait when you're going to cast, and then it slides up to your bobber stop wherever you need it. Deadly combo, works great for lake trout, works great for walleye, works great for pretty much anything you're gonna fish. So I thought I'd just share you guys just a little insight on how it's set up. Maybe in another video I'll give you guys an actual demonstration, but for this video, this is gonna be good enough. I would, yeah, probably the real end did. Just because I wouldn't there was another one down there with him. Yeah. Oh, kid's going for it. Oh yeah, I think you got that big one that I saw. Yeah, that's a big fish, man. That's a big fish. That's like a 4 or 5 pounder for sure. Oh, it's a 10. Oh, dude. Oh, it's a 15, I'd say. Look at the size of him. Oh! With a minnow! Yes! We'll get a quick weight. Oh! There we go. Let him go. Pull him out. He can swim off into the deep water. Get some pressure on that. Look at him. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Don't eat my damn minnow. Get the hell out.
Niggas still tripping off that shit.
You got him? No way. That quick. You just hammered it, eh? Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Where is it at? Whoops, there's a rod attached to that. There we go. Yeah, I got him. On his tail, got a gross. Wow. Yeah, they play like hell on a minnow. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Yeah, that's good. It's about the same size as yours. Oh yeah. Nice. I would say that's from a bigger fish. Hitting him. Doesn't look like a gross.